Oh, such a nice picture. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Tea Time. Welcome to Tea Time. Today we're going to be talking about um, Mother's Day and the different cultures surrounding Mother's Day. And I also want to hear if you're a mother. Hi, hey Shamika, how you spent your Mother's Day? As well as how you spend your Mother's Day and what are some cultural things that you all do for Mother's Day. Okay, so welcome to Tea Time. I just want to first give out a shout to my niece who always gets me together. Hey sis, Tea Time with Kitty. She got me this glass for my birthday, and on the back of it, it says, "Hey Donald," it says, "Why not?" Yes, why not? Tea time with Kitty, such a beautiful, beautiful birthday gift for tea time and me. So just for the hot tea off the press, the first thing I want to ask you all is how do you all feel? And this is just a question, it won't be into the topic, but how do you feel about in today's society? You have to just do about everything for yourself. You have to do everything for yourself. So, what that means is when you're going to the grocery store, you got to do your own self checkout. You got to check your own food up. You got to bag it up and you got to pay for it. When you go into McDonald's now, I know the McDonald's on Landover Road, I'm not sure how many other ones have adopted it this far, but they have a like a kiosk where you go and you order your food and you get this and that. You can pay for it with the card, then they'll bring it out to you. A lot of gas stations for years now have been self-service. You can hardly find any that will pump your gas anymore. So it's almost like not only is chivalry gone, but it's almost like customer service is gone, right? I heard that a lot of Walmarts will be closing their doors. I'm not sure if it has anything to do with them. Just they were one of the first ones who were making a transformation where people pretty much had to do some of the work for yourself. And with the self checkout, they started a lot of that, and a lot of people lost jobs behind that. So, what is your take right here, right now? How do you feel about you having to do everything for yourself? There's no customer service anywhere. We're just going to take 5 minutes and talk about that. How do you feel? I know that even when you go to some Kaisers, I'm not sure of all, but some that I have visited, they have a kiosk where you check in, you can check yourself in and then take an appointment. And aside from people wanting you to do these things yourself, right? They also customer service is down the drain. So almost if you ask anybody in a customer service field 9 times out of 10 to do something for you, and we still have those really nice people out there that go above and beyond. But for the most part, when you're asking people to do things for you that is conducive, hey sis, with their is conducive with their job description, they don't even want to do it, right? I'm the cashier. I'm giving myself a discount. I've heard someone say that. But one of my colleagues said to me today, right? And it makes a whole bunch of sense. She said she was somewhere and I think she said McDonald's, and they told her she was trying to place the order. They told her she had to use the kiosk. She said, "No, I don't work here and I can't read." She says, "So I need you to come on over here." And that's a valid point because are we meeting the needs of our persons with disabilities, whether it's physical, intellectual? Are we meeting those needs? Because we're constantly wanting people to do everything for themselves. One thing for me that I don't like that really bothers me is a lot of times when you're paying for these really expensive hairdos, they want you to come with your hair washed. That's totally different for me. Like they want you to come with your hair washed because that was like 101 in beautician school was washing your hair to make sure that the person's hair is clean before you start using your products and things of that nature, right? It's harding seems to be taking away jobs through human customer service can be bad. But if that self checkout breakdown, that's bad customer service. It definitely is, right? Definitely is. So that's something that we're going to do a topic on later down the line. But just how do we get people attention that that's not, because like when I would take my car into the Benz dealer, next week I'll be doing my first visit at the Lexus dealer. Like you had water, you had chips, you had your coffee, something to drink, because people really, really, really was big on extending you a service for your customer service, right? Because people don't have to use your service, right? So with all these expensive hairstyles, with all this umpteen money, I normally come with my hair washed, or I have someone separate who actually um pins my hair. This is my first time doing a pin up for my birthday, but I just had people that, do things like that for me. So you definitely, will come with them with clean hair for like a pinup. But I'm talking about the overall hairstyle. That's a good point. I say that all the time. I say, don't work here. When staff at Target try to get people to sell, and they encourage you, like they are standing there and you bet. And this is a pet peeve for me, right? This is a pet peeve for me when you ask somebody that works somewhere where is something and they are either don't know, but instead of them getting you some additional help, they'll just say, hey, so now they'll just say they don't know. So what I always do is when I find it, I go back and find them and tell them it was in aisle number 3. So the next time somebody comes and asks you, it's in aisle number 3, right? To let them know that, hey, customer service still means something to some of us, right? Is there anything else? Because this was just a hot tea off the press. Is there anything else that you all could think of? Because I make sure I jot things down and come back and review the post so that I can capture things for the next topic, right? For the next topic. Okay. So we're going to get ready to move right along. Okay. It's 5:20 now. So we're going to move along and I want to hear from the mothers. How was your Mother Day? So Shamika graduation from the base is on Friday, right? It's on Friday, so you don't need the whole day. Her prom is Friday night. So shout out to Shamika. She'll be graduating from Andrews. It's a job training program that she went through, connected with Prince George's County Schools. So she would be able to participate in the prom as well. I know you did. You'll be here for the prom. So shout out to Shamika. Anyone else? Was there anything else that I missed for customer service? Or I was moving on over to Mother's Day. Mother's Day. Who is Mother's Day for? Let's talk about that just for a second. I hope all of you all had a happy, wonderful Mother's Day. I hope you enjoyed. I definitely enjoyed K Day. People really go out their way to extend their appreciation. I went to work today, stopped at an office today, and there was a gift on my desk. They did not leave a name, but it was a bag full of all different types of things. So thank you to whoever that was who thought about me, but didn't say who they were, right? So again, anyone else, who is Mother's Day for, right? It's Mother's Day. So let me help you out a little bit with the category. Is Mother's Day for your mother? Is it for your wife or your child's mother? Or is it for a mother? When you're celebrating Mother's Day, who is it for? So, first and foremost, let me say this. I know that we wish everybody a happy Mother's Day. Like when people tell me happy Mother's Day, I'm quick to say the same to you. So I have to make sure I know I'm talking to because I've told men several times, same to you, right? I enjoyed my Mother's Day and the beautiful people around me. Yes, we did have an awesome time for Mother's Day. Anyone else, who is Mother's Day for? Is Mother's Day for your sister, right? Because I get greeted by my brothers. Is it any mother figure, mom, grandma, aunt, etc.? Okay, so mother figure. So if your sister is not a mother figure to you, should your sister be looking for a gift, right? Because everybody wants a gift. So I get the mother figure. I'm definitely on board with that. But if it's your girlfriend, if it's your child's mom, if you're saying that it's a mother figure, so are you saying it's someone that identifies as a mom or a mother figure? Because I feel like a mother figure and someone who identifies as a mom is two different things. Because if you say your child mom, then she's a mom, right? Your child's mom is a mom, but that's not the same as an aunt who has raised you and you look to her as a mom. Anyone else? And before I go any further, definitely want to keep my Miles and Dave family in prayer. My favorite aunt, youngest sister, received her wings. So I definitely want to keep that family prayed up and encouraged. And just sending comfort to my favorite aunt as well. Um, Anyone else, who is a Mother's Day gift? So let me just say, who do you gift for Mother's Day? Since you all don't want to tell me what it is with the mother figure and someone who is a mother, who gets a gift for Mother's Day? Anyone can shout that out. Who do you give a gift to for Mother's Day? And while some of us are trying to decide who we give a gift to, Um, who do you expect a gift from, right? So if you're an aunt, should an aunt be expecting a gift? And tell me a little bit more about Mother's Day, because we celebrate Mother's Day. It's a great big deal. We already have our choices of who we're going to celebrate, who gets that Mother's Day token and appreciation. But we want to make sure we're not leaving anyone out. And aside from the just regular Happy Mother's Day, who should be entitled to a gift? I hope you guys enjoyed you guys. Thank you, Shamika. So, Shamika, who do you give a gift to for Mother's Day? Who gets a gift? Who gets a gift? Because we want to make sure we're not missing anyone. Happy Mother's Day to the twins' godmother. I didn't get to reach out to her. I hope one of them got to reach out to her. But who gets a gift for Mother's Day? Do anyone tell me who should you be getting a gift for? Because I want to know if your child mom as well as your mom gets a gift. Does your spouse mom gets a gift? I give my mom, sister, and daughter's mom. Okay, so you're just a Mother's Day gifter. You're just a Mother's Day gift. Anyone else? I want to hear from some women, because we sometimes get our spouse mom a gift. Who else gets a gift for Mother's Day? I like that. So you have several people that's getting a gift. Anyone else that gets a gift for Mother's Day? Anyone else? I'll say those that have played a part in, or a role in what you become or what you have grown into. I believe Mother's Day is more than just for biological moms, it's for all that's done something in your life. Okay, I like that. So I know that we recognize them, but do they get a gift? Because I don't know, I really like how you broke that down, because it's a difference in someone being a mother as opposed to someone you see as a mom, right? Because we get so caught up on gifting, or people kind of get offended if they didn't get a gift. So that's really a way to look at it. Like, the gift goes out to your biological mom. So I am a carder, like for the most part, I would try to get cards out to people. But for the most part, and let me think. Like, for the most part, I think it's like my mom that I kind of like get gifts for. I take that time to really just celebrate her and focus on her. So I may miss a lot of people, but I do reach out to all my aunts, family members, my godmom. I try to reach out to everyone to definitely say Happy Mother's Day to them. Okay, so let's move into the next part. K Day number 48 was a success. K Day number 48 was a success. I went to see Jill Scott on my actual birthday, which was the 11th. It was an awesome experience, a different experience, but yeah, it was awesome. I was expecting a comedian. I don't know exactly what happened, but it was supposed to be a comedian with her. So I definitely like that comedian icebreaker. I will say this. This was my first actual show at the MGM. My first actual show. I did go see the RE reunion at the MGM, which pretty much was the same. The only difference is we were kind of down on the floor. Kind of remind you of DC Armory back in the day when they would do the little fights and things like that, the little popular social events. But it did start late. I did enjoy the show, but I guess for me, when I go to see someone perform, I want music. Like, I want to stand up karaoke style, be engaged with you, and all those good things. So I definitely want to do those types of things. But it was some talking, it was some teaching, it was some information. I did not know. Hey, Mimi, I did not know she had a mouth on her. Did anyone know Jill Scott had a mouth on her? Jill Scott had a mouth on her. So then Friday, my biological sister, who shares the same birthday with me, was having oh, so you did know that, sis? Okay, she was having a dance class party. So I thought that was interesting, and I wanted to get out and celebrate some of those mothers who have been involved in not only my life but my kids' life. So we participated with it. We only had a few slots. So I couldn't get as many in as I would have liked to, but they wore us out on Friday, right? If you were there, you all know that our thighs were not working the next day, right? And I just so amazed at the fact that how people will start one business and let something else grow from it. So she's like a dance teacher. She has a dance class, but what she does is she rents the space out for birthday parties as well, and give a session, right? And it's it's a good price, but it's like it's some definitely some surplus income. So it wasn't overly expensive, but it was a little, it was a few bucks. And with that being said, thank you, Mimi. And with that being said, also I want to let you all know that I feel like the MGM prices were really reasonable, right? Because you were able to get a big cup of soda for $5, I think it was. Now, a bag of chips for $5. I think everything was just $5, which I think is expensive. Was very inexpensive for a theater price, right? Don't go up on it though, MGM. As well as after the show, we went to Shake Shack. That was my first time eating at Shake Shack. I know last year around my birthday, we had went to the harbor, but we went late at night. So the only thing was open was like that little 24-hour place to sell like sushi and noodles and things like that. So we actually ate there. But this time was able to eat at Shake and Shack, and that burger, let me tell you, that what's that place? What is that place with the burgers? What's the name of that place, y'all, with the burgers? I can't think of the name of the place with the burgers. Where y'all get y'all burgers from? What's that burger? The Fat Guys. Fat Guys ain't had nothing on Shake Shack. I am not a burger eater, right? I am not a burger eater. Not really a meat eater, period, but I'm not a burger eater, right? Not too late to Shake Shack. Shake Shack. Now you late to you also you've been on to Shake Shack. Okay. I'm not a burger eater, but when I say this burger was so good, and I feel like it was inexpensive because I got burgers, fries, and homemade lemonade. And it was, I think it was like $13. So to me, eating out in the MGM, and I know it wasn't steak and lobster and crab cakes and all that good stuff I like, but the fact that I was able to eat out there, and when I say that food was so yummy, so yummy. Okay, so back to Friday. The food was good. My Diamond and my Heaven Sent Sisters got me this awesome birthday cake that they ate all up, and it was just really, 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 really great. Really, 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 really great. Let's see. And this Saturday, y'all won't believe where I went Saturday. Y'all won't believe where I went Saturday. Saturday, I went to see RE, so yes, y'all can't believe it. But my knees and stuff wasn't really working from the day before. So it was all right, but I might need a rerun, but it'll have to be a rerun in the daytime sometime, right? So definitely enjoyed that on Saturday. Sunday, I put K Day on hold to celebrate my queen. We went to Hawaiian barbecue. It was an awesome experience. We were able to cook the food in front of us, a little different than these knees are not Megan's. Nah, these kitty knees, not Megan. And it was an awesome experience. We went along Korean barbecue. Was it Korean barbecue? Okay. Was it the name of it? Okay. I think they're telling me that's the name of it. So it was really good, different. The beef there was like really, really good. But let me tell y'all, because I gave a day back for K Day on Mother's Day for my queen, I got to extend mine one more time. One more time. I got a massage, and it's called, oh my gosh, got to get the name of that for y'all. I'll bring it back to y'all next week. But it's in Crofton off of Defense Highway. When I say all the spas, all the trips on the boat, this had to be the best. I don't know if it's because my body was recuperating from the knee challenge and RE, but this massage was awesome. It was truly, truly, truly everything, right? It was awesome, right? So I did that, but to top it all, you all may not know I'm not a meat eater, but my choice of meat is lamb chops. I like the lollipop kind, but when I say I was able to go to Roof Chris, and Roof Chris gives me the combination with everything I like. So here's my combination. My combination is the the lamb chops, the sweet potato casserole, the lobster mac and cheese, and the asparagus. That's my go-to meal every time I go to Roof Chris because I can almost eat $200 by myself there, right? By the time you get two drinks. But I'm gonna tell you, if you all want something good, I actually went to the one in DC. I've been in the one in DC maybe this is my third time, I think. But I normally go to the one in Virginia for better parking, right? I normally always go to the one in Crystal City. But if you all are looking for a good piece of meat, and you could just sit down and truly, truly enjoy it. That meal was the meal. That definitely was. So that massage and that dinner, that full course meal with the dessert, it definitely made K Day 48 not owe me anything. So cheers to K Day 48. Cheers to K Day 48. K Day 48, you owe me nothing. It was an awesome experience. I definitely want to thank each and every one of you all for the birthday shout outs, the birthday texts, the birthday calls, the birthday posts, the birthday gifts, the birthday Zales, the birthday Cash App, the birthday Apple Pay, the cash in hand, the gift cards, the gift. If you all can see to the side of me, my bar is now full. I got Mo. I got all types of drinks and champagne. So thank you to all of you all for that. Hold on, let me fix this back. Thank you to all of you all for that. I got this neat drink that one of my sisters got me. Well, Mimi got me the Mo, but one of my sisters, Midget, got me this drink where you pull it inside of something and you're supposed to shake it and let it marinate. So I think I'm going to have that with Chucky. Whenever he's ready to come and have a sip with me at the bar, I'm gonna have that with him, and we're gonna bring that out because y'all know that he's in his birthday month, and I want to say his birthday is either Saturday or Sunday. It's either the 20th or the 21st. He will be celebrating his birthday. And let's see what else I have. I think I've captured everything. So my cousin's son went to prom on my birthday. So shout out to Carmelo. We are sending Shamika off to prom on this Friday. So if you can make it, please let us know. We would love for you to come out and support her. I'm not going to hold you long. I'm going to give you a light meal. Get some pictures with Shamika and let her be on her way. Shout out to Dante, Diamond husband, who will be providing transportation. And we'll give you a rundown of her prom party later, from the camera person to the makeup and the nails. And Shamika's getting her first wax, so we're all ready to go. She's super excited. I'm super excited because sending them off to prom is just a reminder to me that they're almost out your house. That's what the prom send off is about. You getting out of here, whether it's college, cosmetology school, somewhere, somehow. Yes, please bring it. So charge it up Thursday. Charge it up and your stand. And your stand. Make sure you bring that. And then she'll be graduating the next week after that. And I will get a rundown of any more graduations taking place. So if your child is going to graduation, if your child is going to prom, or if they're having a graduation, please reach out to me. Hey Trail, just making sure I'm keeping y'all in my prayer. Just giving Carmelo a shout out for looking like the most handsomest guy in the world for his prom. Yanni wanted me to share with you all if it's someone that does not live in a Dodge City, and we should know what Dodge City is. It's very active around the DMV. If she feel like it's somewhere she can drop her top and pull up and give your child a ride to the prom to make sure they get where they're going, definitely she's willing to take your name and your address, your pickup time, so she can try to coordinate it with you all to get your child to prom. So you always pay it forward. Always pay it forward. Don't take it for granted when you're blessed. Pay it forward. Pay it forward. The more you bless God people will bless you. Hassan up next. Yes, Yanni, you know Yanni got a song. Not Dodge City. Yeah. Dodge City. That's what it is. We ain't trying to dodge. When she dropped the top, we want to get them kids in there safely, get them to their prom, and she want to get on back to yard, right? So if you know that your hood don't like the neighbors, we're gonna go ahead and pass. Now, unless y'all want to meet us at the nearest police precinct, and she will definitely give you all a ride from there. So if you know your area a little shaky, it's okay. It should be a district, because it's always a church, a liquor store, and a police precinct near every bad neighborhood. So you can either come to the church. We ain't gonna do the liquor store, it wouldn't be good on the background, but you could do the church, or you can do the church, or you can do the police precinct, but not the liquor store. A few other things I wanted to share. If you all know someone that does makeup and they're traveling, please let me know. Shamika does have one set up, but it's earlier because everybody goes to prom Friday. Wanted to get her something later. If not, we'll have to stay with what we have. But if you all know someone that travels, or either has something later in the evening, somewhere between 3 and 5, please let me know. If anyone knows of somewhere that we can host a birthday party that has an outside event, but we definitely want to make sure it has um adequate enough room for train ride and a moon bounce. If you all can think of something or something comes to mind, please share that with me so that I can get it out to the person. And it is about 5:40, so I'm giving you 1 minute and some change back. Thank you all so much for sipping with a sister. Can't shout out my niece enough for this tea time with Kitty. Best gift ever. Thank you so much. And I look forward to seeing you guys next week. Thank you so much for sipping.